across with some friends when you say, I've got to study. Again! Money in the bank. Freaking out. These are choices that you're about to make. When your friends are going out, you're at home studying. That was the word.
That's so terrible.
Yo, man, you gotta wake up. Come on now. Are you even a real med student? Yeah, okay.
So, obviously, you come across questions like, are you ready? Do you know that you're going to give up of going out? You're going to spend an awful amount of hours studying, so you need to be aware of what's waiting for you. Because when it's asked, yes I am, that's what I want, I've been through that, and you can prove that. And one of the things that can help you is actually that you helped for the university to change for a 24 hours library. That means you want to be there for 24 hours a day. How amazing is that? So, together with Why Medicine, some universities also ask you to tell them about yourself. You can obviously spend a whole interview talking about I was born in a little city and blah 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 blah. Or you can obviously be very concise and specific to what they want. They don't want to hear about you. What they actually want to know is about them. If you understand what they need and if you're able to give them what they need. So you need to think about what is that an interviewer wants. They want to know why you are there. They want to know if you will fit in their team. And they also want to know what you can deliver. What they really want to know is about them. It's not about you. How good can you be to this institution? How good can you do? And for you to prove that, so how should you answer questions like that? Talk about yourself. It might be easy questions for some of you. For others, might be a very difficult question because you don't want to come across being, you know, full of yourself and stuff. But obviously, you should answer something that shows your understanding of what's needed and therefore expected from you as a student. So I am a person who loves discovering things, and I go through that, and that way show them examples. You like to build things, change what you don't agree. Anyway, students that are active. So if they give you the place, what are you going to bring? What are you going to bring to that institution? So when you're talking about yourself, you've been through a university. They want to know, what have you done to this university? Which change have you made to this university? Have you been an active student within Westminster? So you've got this advantage with you. You've been through a university, so you can prove that you're able to make change, good change. So all you have to do is basically sell yourself. So remember, they need you as much as you need them. So sell yourself. But for you to sell yourself, obviously, something that you need to do is to prepare yourself, and that's why we are here. So You've been through different feelings, you could compare different situations of a medical student, of doctors, so things that you want to bear in mind for your interview. In other words, you need to prepare yourself to answer this sort of questions, and obviously give them coherent examples. So, if you think about teamwork, when have you ever worked in a team? How did it work? So, at university we used to go to the lab and we had groups of 6, and then we had to make decisions to share the work, because obviously you are going to work in team when you go to a hospital, and if you cannot work in team, you're not going to make it. They don't have one cadaver at university for each student. You're going to share that cadaver with other students, so you need to be able to do that. Oh, you hold this, or this is my way my time to step back to here, and then this is my time, this is my role. So it's this ability of working in team. This is your role, this is my role, and I respect yours, you respect mine, and we work together. And we achieve the final aim together, and we share the victory, or we share the whatever bad things come across. So, can you make quick decisions in a stressful situation? So, not just say yes, because obviously everybody's going to say, yes, I can, give me the place. So show when. It was funny that the person who told me this question yesterday was actually a waitress. And her stressful situation was when the restaurant was busy. And she had to deal with a customer who she was talking about. One of the things that might be silly for lots of people, but I saw that as a science. When you get to a table of 10 people, you need to quickly decide, because you've got another tables to serve, quickly decide which plate is the first for you to get. And it might seem to be that it's the lady, so you need to quickly assess the situation, get a plate that's going to support the rest of the plates in your arm. So you need to realize which one will help you most. What's the easiest way of doing that? Coping with the other waitress and waiters. So that was for her a way of showing teamwork. That was also a way of showing that she could communicate with customers, deal with problems, because obviously she had to deliver problems from the customers to the kitchen, and also talk to her manager and all those stuff. So for those of you who are waiter, waitress and think it's not a useful skill, so all you need to do is obviously think about what you do and try to put it into context and things that you can do. And obviously that is a stressful situation and she could do it. Obviously those of you who are working with St. John Ambulance, for example, you come across a medical stressful situation that gives you a bigger bonus when they're analysing you, and you obviously can say, oh, we've been through that, where we needed to decide which casualty was the priority, and we had to share, you look after this casualty, this other casualty. So I had to communicate with the crew, and I also was able to manage what I had to do. So all those things, bear in mind. So do you know what's up there? So again, you can prove, you say yes, how, you can talk about your work placements, you can talk about parents, friends, YouTube videos, medical series, anything that obviously shows you a bit of the reality of what is that to be a medical student, what is that to be a doctor, and you, even though you know what's that, you still want to do that. Do you know about the NHS and its current problems? Can you cope with that? So read about the NHS, talk about it, get the newspaper, you need to be aware of some problems of the NHS.